Hi friends! I wanted to give you an update about the spring and the start to our summer here at Source. We have had 6 events that I have kind of led the way in these past few months here, so it has been definitely a whirlwind for me. I'm a little shocked, I guess, that they're over, and I kind of feel like I can breathe again. They all were really encouraging despite how tiring they can be. I was just definitely a little surprised, I guess, at just each event, what happened, and the different connections that were made. And so it was really a fun spring and summer, even though there was a lot of stress throughout the different weeks. So the first event that we did was we had 2 seminars actually, and those are always fun because it's a time for people to come and really learn and to be educated about what is going on with sex trafficking here, specifically in the Twin Cities. And so I enjoyed seeing, I think we had over 250 people attend both of the seminars that we did in Eagan and Minneapolis. And so I just want to say thank you to the different people who came to those. We did one at the church that I grew up going to, so it was really fun seeing some old faces and friends. So I just really appreciate the efforts that people put into those seminars as well. The next event was our golf tournament, which is always a highlight for me. I enjoy seeing people who have come to these events, specifically the golf tournament, for years and years. It was our 19th annual, and we had a guy who has come to every single one of those 19 golf tournaments, and other people who have come for 10 plus years, and they really are committed to supporting us. So it was fun. It was also great because last year we had probably 40-degree weather, and this year it was sunny and in the 60s. So that definitely made it a better experience for everyone. And then we did our first ever Bacon and Blossoms Source Anti-Trafficking Breakfast. And this was an event for people to come and learn more and hear a little more of an update specifically of what we do. And so we hosted it at a church that is a new partner church with us. And it was really fun to kind of create this event from the bottom up into what it came to be. And one of the highlights for me was we invited a woman who has graduated from our program to be interviewed at the event. And she didn't just share about her story in the past, because that is definitely a hard thing for women to do, so we are very careful about doing that. And instead, we asked her to share about what has happened since moving out of the annex, and where has she moved forward, and where have there been hardships, and what has she experienced since continuing being part of the community here, but not living directly in the house. And she is now one of our anti-trafficking advocates, and so she's going to be doing a Bible study with the women in our program alongside of our director. And so at the event, she was interviewed, and one of the things she shared was when she was asked the question, what is one highlight from living at the annex, one lesson that you've learned? And she responded by saying that she has learned that she is not the dirty, worthless person that she always believed she was. And she said that she knew now that she has a clean slate, and that she is made new from Jesus' grace. And when she said that, I just really kind of was taken aback because it reminded me of how much God loves each one of these women. Because I know that myself and other people around here are human, and we always can't come through. But God, He has, and he will continue to do that. So when she said that she knew she wasn't this dirty person anymore, that she was not the identity of what men have treated her like and what men have said to her, and even other family members or friends or other people that she knows in the past that have treated her like she is worthless. That now she's not that. She doesn't have to live in that lie. It just was such a beautiful thing to hear, because that's what we're doing. We want to provide hope for women. And so I saw that she has experienced that hope and will continue to live in that. And so it was such a great event to learn more and to hear her story in that. And then the next event that we just did was our Run for Hope 5K. And this has definitely become one of my favorite events because it is so much fun. I love that it's kind of like a celebration. It's a big party in a way, and we get to celebrate what has happened in this last year and the different things that our program and organization have grown into and the structures that we've put in place, and celebrating the different women that have gone through our program and the outreach team that we have started and the different initiatives that we have really grown into. So it was such a fun day. I really enjoyed the event too because it's a family-friendly event, and so there were different kids there, and I just had such a great time. One of the highlights from that event specifically was a couple weeks before the event, I got a text from a volunteer and friend of mine who said, "Hey, check out my Facebook page and the video I just posted." So I go online, look at it, and it is of this little girl she was turning 10 on the day of the 5K. And she was going to run in the 5K with her family, and she wanted to raise money for us because we had invited people to do that when they signed up for it. And she made this cute video of her training and running and doing push-ups in preparation for the big day. And she was then inviting people to support them and to sponsor their run. And so I shared that video and told people about it. And I remember a few days before the event, I was looking at the numbers of what people had raised, and I saw that she had raised over $1,000. And I was pretty shocked at that because she's 10 years old. And I don't know why it was so shocking, because I know social media is a powerful thing, but it was so amazing to me. And I think it was a way for God to remind me and our staff here that we are not doing this alone, and that it is not just up to us. It might feel like that sometimes, but it's not just up to us to bring in the money that we need to run this organization. And so I was so encouraged by that, and it was a really fun time celebrating this little girl on her birthday and all the money that she and other people had raised. So I, as the person in charge of fundraising, was definitely blessed by her and the different people who came out to these different events that we did, to see that we have a good cause here, and that we're not just doing this to run the program maybe for a year, but we want to see it last and it be long term. And so to see people continually come out and partner with us in anti-trafficking and bringing hope and opportunity to the city, I saw that happen this spring. So thank you to each person, again, who came out to those events and prayed for them. I just was very encouraged and enjoyed it. So now I'm going to be focusing kind of on wrapping the events up and documenting just our evaluations from each one. And I'm excited to do that because I think it will help us grow and be better at the events for the future. So I will, along with that, be also doing some rest and enjoying summertime with friends and family, which I look forward to. So I just thank each person who continually is supporting me and just surrounding me with your prayers and encouragement and friendships. I just am so blessed by each person in my life, and I really just honestly thank each one of you, and I thank the people who are financially supporting me to do this job. I, yeah, I'm amazed at the network of people that God has blessed me with. So I really, I hope you all enjoy summertime and are able to get out and enjoy the sunshine. Yeah, I hope to see some of you around and maybe take a kayak trip around the lake or a walk or play some tennis or something. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy summer. Be blessed, friends.